Hello there, fellow bookworms. Ever wondered why we're still hooked on stories written centuries ago? It's like they've got this secret code to the human experience, something that whispers across time. Classical English literature, oh, it's a treasure chest full of fascinating characters, timeless themes, and a glimpse into the past that feels strangely like our present. Think of it this way. These stories are like vintage vinyl records. They might be old, but they've got soul. They connect us to the heart of what it means to be human, no matter the century. Intrigued? Let's dive in. First up, Charles Dickens. Picture London in the 1800s, a city of swirling fog, gaslight, and stark contrast between the rich and the poor. Dickens, he was like a journalist with a pen dipped in magic. He captured it all. His novels are like walking tours through the cobbled streets of Victorian England. We meet orphans, factory workers, and wealthy industrialists, all woven into tales that expose social injustices and celebrate the resilience of the human spirit. Dickens' writing, well, it's a bit like a delicious, slow-cooked stew, rich, layered, and full of flavour. But beware, some sentences might be longer than a line at the bakery. Let's talk Great Expectations, one of Charles Dickens' most beloved novels. Our leading man, Pip, is an orphan who dreams big. From a young age, he is acutely aware of his lowly status and yearns for something more. He yearns for a better life, to escape his humble beginnings in the marshes of Kent. The vast open marshes symbolize both the limitations of his current life and the endless possibilities he dreams of. Sound familiar? It's the classic tale of ambition and social climbing, but with a Dickens twist. Dickens masterfully weaves a narrative that explores the complexities of social mobility and personal growth. Pip's journey takes him from the foggy marshes of Kent to the glittering world of London society. The contrast between these two settings highlights the dramatic changes in Pip's life and aspirations. Along the way, he grapples with identity, love, and the true meaning of happiness. His relationships, especially with Estella and Joe, challenge his understanding of what it means to be truly content. Dickens reminds us that chasing after appearances can leave you emptier than a pickpocket's purse. The pursuit of wealth and status often leads to disillusionment and moral compromise. Great Expectations isn't just about one boy's coming of age, it's a profound exploration of human nature, ambition, and the societal pressures that shape our destinies. It's a reflection of the rigid class system of Victorian England, a system that could lift you high or crush you low. Dickens critiques this system, showing how it affects individuals from all walks of life. We see how wealth and status can corrupt, and how true generosity often comes from the most unexpected places. Through characters like Joe and Magwitch, Dickens illustrates that true nobility is found in the heart, not in social standing. Now let's switch gears and step into the world of Jane Austen. Imagine grand estates, elegant balls, and witty banter exchanged over cups of tea. Austen's novels are like beautifully crafted miniatures, focusing on the intricacies of love, marriage, and social expectations within the English gentry. Don't be fooled by the pretty dresses and charming settings, though. Austen was a sharp observer of human nature. She uses wit and irony to expose the hypocrisy and absurdity she saw within her own social circles. Her stories remind us that beneath the polished surface of society, real emotions simmer. Love, duty, and personal fulfillment often collide in Austen's world. Pride and Prejudice. This story is like a perfectly brewed cup of tea. Comforting, engaging, and utterly delightful. Jane Austen's classic novel has captivated readers for generations with its wit, romance, and keen social commentary. It's a tale that transports us to the charming yet rigid world of early 19th century England, where manners and marriage are paramount. We meet the Bennet sisters, each one on the lookout for a suitable husband because, well, that's how it rolled back then. Their mother, Mrs. Bennet, is almost comically obsessed with marrying off her daughters to wealthy suitors, adding a layer of humour and urgency to their quest. Our heroine, Elizabeth Bennet, is intelligent, independent, and quick to judge. Haven't we all been there? She's not just another pretty face. She's a woman of substance, unafraid to speak her mind and challenge societal norms. Her sharp wit and keen observations make her a standout character. Then there's Mr. Darcy, brooding, wealthy, and oh so proud. At first glance, he seems aloof and arrogant, but as the story unfolds, we discover the layers beneath his stoic exterior. His journey from pride to humility is as compelling as Elizabeth's journey from prejudice to understanding. Their first encounter, a complete disaster. Misunderstandings and hasty judgments cloud their initial impressions of each other, setting the stage for a series of misunderstandings and reconciliations that keep us on the edge of our seats. Pride and Prejudice is a timeless exploration of first impressions, societal pressures, and the complexities of love. The ballroom scenes, the witty banter, and the intricate dance of courtship all serve to highlight the social dynamics of the time. It reminds us that sometimes we have to overcome our own prejudices to find true happiness. Elizabeth and Darcy's evolving relationship teaches us about the importance of personal growth and the courage to change our minds. And yes, a little bit of pride can be quite attractive. Their story is a beautiful reminder that love often finds us when we least expect it, and that true connection goes beyond first impressions. Now let's travel back even further in time to the world of William Shakespeare. Imagine a bustling London theatre, the stage lit by flickering candles, the audience on the edge of their seats. Shakespeare, he wasn't just a playwright, he was a magician of words. His plays are timeless because they delve into the deepest parts of the human experience: love, loss, ambition, jealousy, the whole shebang. His characters are so real, so flawed and relatable that we can't help but see ourselves in them. Whether it's Hamlet's existential angst or Romeo and Juliet's forbidden love, Shakespeare's stories still resonate with us centuries later. Let's talk about Macbeth, one of Shakespeare's most powerful and darkest tragedies. This play delves deep into the human psyche, exploring themes of ambition, power, and guilt. It is a timeless story that continues to resonate with audiences today. We meet Macbeth, a brave Scottish general who receives a prophecy from three mysterious witches. They tell him that he will one day become the King of Scotland, setting off a chain of events that will lead to his ultimate downfall. Driven by an insatiable ambition and spurred on by his cunning and manipulative wife, Lady Macbeth, he commits a terrible act to seize the throne. The murder of King Duncan marks the beginning of Macbeth's descent into madness. But power comes at a price. As Macbeth ascends to the throne, he finds himself plagued by guilt and paranoia. The weight of his actions begins to take a toll on his mind and soul. Guilt, paranoia, and madness soon consume Macbeth and his queen, leading to their downfall. Lady Macbeth, once the driving force behind Macbeth's actions, becomes overwhelmed by her own guilt, leading to her tragic end. Macbeth is a cautionary tale about the corrupting nature of power and the dangers of unchecked ambition. It serves as a stark reminder of how far one might go to achieve their desires and the devastating consequences that can follow. Shakespeare's language in Macbeth is like poetry set on fire. His words are intense, evocative, and filled with a raw emotional power that captures the essence of the human condition. It's intense, dramatic, and full of memorable lines that have become part of our everyday language. From "out, damned spot," to "is this a dagger which I see before me?" Macbeth is a treasure trove of iconic quotes that continue to inspire and captivate audiences around the world. So there you have it. Dickens, Austen, Shakespeare. Three literary giants who, despite living centuries ago, still have so much to say about the world we live in today. Their stories remind us that the more things change, the more they stay the same. We still grapple with the same questions of love, loss, ambition, and social justice. We still laugh at the same human follies and yearn for the same basic connections. Classical literature acts as a mirror, reflecting our own humanity back at us. It helps us make sense of our world, our relationships, and even ourselves. Why should we bother with these dusty old books, you ask? Well, they're not dusty at all. They're vibrant, thought-provoking, and surprisingly relevant to our modern lives. Reading classical literature is like having a conversation with some of the greatest minds in history. It broadens our perspectives, deepens our understanding of the human condition, and reminds us that we're all part of something much bigger than ourselves. So, next time you're looking for a good read, don't be afraid to pick up a classic. You might just be surprised at how much it speaks to you, even after all these years. Happy reading,